Coming up next, the Bulls taking on the Pelicans. For the Chicago Bulls, they're well aware that starting the season on the road can make for a choppy start. They plan to rise to the challenge and steal a first win here. Pelicans, Bulls is next. Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. With Brent Berry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, and they'll be taking on the Trailblazers.
And for that game against the Warriors, that's one to watch for. Fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. Interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
A look at the Bulls starting lineup. Longley out there with Rodman. Then there's Harper. Then there's Pippen. And it's Jordan in at the 2 spot. And for New Orleans, we've got Luka Doncic. Antetokounmpo is out there with Jokic. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Yao in at the 5. And opening day here for both of these teams, Brent Berry, the fans are full of optimism.
Well, the seeds have been planted in the offseason, Kevin. What's about to bloom for these franchises as the year goes on? I mean, lots of movement around the league, but it's about the growth of your favorite team and watching these storylines play out as teams march towards the playoffs. A long ways away, but tonight's where it starts. And that stride that you see from Giannis is just so effective out there getting around defenders.
Here's Pippen. Rebound by Yao.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now, here's Mitchell. And it's Harper with the rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Antetokounmpo passes to Doncic. Giannis sets a screen for Doncic. Fires for 3. And it's Harper with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Brent, when you look at New Orleans, they've only finished higher than a 5th seed once in franchise history.
Yeah, Kevin, that was all the way back in 2008 when they finished as the 2nd seed. And at that time, they were still the Hornets. And I remember playing against that team as CP3 was leading that charge. This team will be back. They've got the pieces to get there.
Free throw good, Jordan.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
And so Jordan nails both of them. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Pippen kicks to Harper. Here's Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Giannis. Doncic outside. Yao with a screen on Jordan. Here's Doncic. Pass to Yao. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
This is why they get Yao the ball inside. He's basically unguardable this close to the rim.
For Chicago, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Outside, Rodman floats it up for Pippen. And stolen by Yao. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Jokic passes to Antetokounmpo to the middle. Out to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Mitchell wide open. Buries it from three-point range.
You've got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Chance to see stats for Mitchell. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 26 points a game last year, 6 assists and 5 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Now, here's Harper. Pass to Pippen. Here's Jordan. Guarded by Doncic. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pippen kicks to Jordan. Over Doncic. A nice shot by Jordan.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Doncic outside. Jokic with the screen on Jordan. They get the rebound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Jokic doing a better job as the years have gone on, just drawing more contact and getting to the line. And that's a good thing. He's an over 80% shooter there.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for New Orleans. Castellano. Blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pippen outside. I've been against Antetokounmpo. Here's Jordan over Jokic. No good from Jordan.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Castellano. The 3 for Doncic. Hits it from three-point range.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
Bulls trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pippen with it. Outguarded by Giannis. Pippen. That one wide left.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
To the inside. Longley with the bucket.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Pelicans leading by 5. To the paint. Jokic draws the double. And here's Giannis from outside. Kept alive. Yao. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size. Exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to talk to his guys. He's checked in for Mitchell. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Number 1, Luka Doncic. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
Bulls trail by 7. Outside Harper. Pass to Pippen. Rodman sets the screen for Pippen. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Jokic. And here's Doncic from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Doncic has got 6.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
Jordan against Doncic. And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got his second basket.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Yao. Yao with a screen on Jordan. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And that's collected by Longley.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
Back to Harper. It's Jordan on the wing. Covered by Giannis. Shot clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
And he makes the first. Bulls making a switch here. Caffey's checked in. that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Jokic with a screen on Jordan. Here's Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Trailing by 4. A shot by Jordan, no good.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Now, here's Yao. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Brown with it. Pass to Buzelis. Here is Kerr. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Tatum. It's blocked.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Now Kukoc. Brown outside. Pass to Buzelis. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Tatum. Banked in off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
And there's the frame being put to use by Tatum. He knows he's dangerous down low.
Pass to Buzelis. That shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic. Pelicans leading by 9. Doncic outside. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. It's deflected. They shoot again. And Jokic lays it up and in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Buzelis, and it's in there.
And how about that finish by Buzelis, the rookie, getting it done.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting to start out this game about 43%. Brunson outside. Shoots over Brown. Kukoc with the rebound. Bulls trail by 9. Pass to Kerr. Lets it go from deep. And a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in.
This shows how confident Kerr is. Knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
And here is Doncic. He's got 6. Puts up a 3. It's all in by the Bulls. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Pass to Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bulls trail by 6. Kerr outside. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter of the game. Brown feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of me. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Doncic kicks to Jokic. Out to Brunson. Another shot, and the jumper falls for him. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Brown. Now here's Kukoc. Over in the corner, Brown. There's the pick. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Yao's got 5 rebounds tonight. Doncic outside. Yao with a screen on Kerr. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's good, and that's just his 3rd make in 10 shots. An off game for him.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And here's Kerr from the arc. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's New Orleans. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. So with Pippen sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Kukoc is out there with Simpkins. Then it's Longley. And there's Bushler. And it's Kerr in at the 1 spot.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
Pass to Bushler. Here's Simpkins. And here's Kerr. Kukoc dishes to Kerr. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
He misses the free throw.
And you look at Kerr, just a sharp shooting role player. His game really about guts and intelligence.
Good on the second free throw. New Orleans leading by 12. Pass to Brown. They set the pick. There's the triple. Tony Kukoc comes up with the rebound. Into the Bulls, shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Bushler, the pass to Kukoc. Shot clock at 5. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Tatum. And here's Brunson outside. The three-pointer is right on target. Brunson's got 5 now.
That might be one of his favorite spots. Brunson looking comfortable from 3.
Bulls trail by 15. Pass to Bushler. Outside, Kukoc. Now, here's Kerr. Brunson covering. Here's Simpkins. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
That's great defense, and he's a player who can struggle in the face of some really tough interior deep.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here is Kerr. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Kukoc for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Kukoc has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they got Kukoc riled up with that last shot. He wanted to silence them with a 3 of his own.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
First free throw is good.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
Mitchell, he's checked in for New Orleans. The Bulls also changing it up. Rodman comes in for Simpkins. And Michael Jordan subbed in for Kukoc. And Embiid drops them both.
I really don't think there's a more impactful player in the league. Even on nights when his stats don't show it, Embiid changes everything when he's on the floor.
Now, here's Kerr. He's looking for Jordan and finds him.
And you know how that play's going to end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
Pelicans leading by 15. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Brunson scanning the floor. Clock at 6. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. the Pelicans making a change here. Doncic is checked in. Then for the Bulls, Sally, he's checked in for Longley. Pippen comes in for Bushler. And it's Harper in for Kerr. Here's Jordan. The shot, no good. Good D by Mitchell.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Launches a three. Sally with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pippen against Tatum. Now, here is Jordan. 10 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. Over Mitchell. Jordan's shot is off.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Now, here's Tatum. He's got 8. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for New Orleans, Jason Tatum.
What's up?
Tatum no good on the free throw.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Down low, it's stolen by Rodman. Puts it up from 15. Shot's good by Pippen.
And on the break, Pippen knows what to do.
New Orleans leading by 17. Outside Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Inside. Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Mitchell outside. Misses the three.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now, here's Pippen. Left side, Jordan. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the layup is up and in. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Here's Doncic. He's got 9. Baseline try. Chicago grabs the miss. Rodman's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Jordan. An easy 2 points on the layup. Jordan's got 14 points for the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pelicans leading by 15. Now Tatum. He's got 12. Drills the three-pointer. 6 points for him.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Jordan. And Embiid pulls it down. The Pelicans have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. And Antetokounmpo. Rodman grabs the rebound. Rodman's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the paint. Here's Sally. And Tatum pulls it down. New Orleans has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Doncic passes to Embiid. To the inside. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Rodman outside. Back to Jordan. Stolen by Mitchell. 3-on-3. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Picked up by Rodman.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Pippen finds Jordan. Good on the bucket. Jordan's got 8 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. So for the Pelicans, Jokic has checked in for Embiid. Towns comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Brown in for Jason Tatum. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Simpkins, he's checked in for Sally. Gaffey comes in for Dennis Rodman. Buzelis is checked in for Jordan. And it's Brown in for Ron Harper. Pelicans leading by 18. Here's Brown. No scoring in this one. Floats one up. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Here's Gaffey. And they get it back. Pass to Buzelis. 6 to shoot. Jokic with the steal. And now the Pelicans on the break. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Brown.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Buzelis with the ball. Here's Simpkins. Pass to Pippen. Over Mitchell. Pippen can't hit. Pelicans leading by 23. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Pippen. The three for Doncic. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Here's Caffey. Brown the pass to Caffey. High arcing shot. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Brown kicks to Doncic. This one for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 5 assists tonight.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Here's Caffey. Nothing on the board. And he makes that one.
2 minutes. Jason Caffey. Assist goes to Buzelis.
And so Brown will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. On the wing, Doncic. And there's a minute 45 left now here in the second. No good that time. Down low. Here's Buzelis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And that's now 6 points for Buzelis. We've got 1:28 left in the first half. Brown against Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
The Bulls shooting a meager 37% for the game. Brown against Doncic. Out to the right wing. Here's Pippen. No good off the front iron. New Orleans has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Towns. Hands it from downtown. Towns has got 5 points so far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Mitchell against Pippen. Here's Caffey. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists in the game. Pelicans shooting 59% here in the second quarter. They're playing with great confidence. Mitchell outside. Jokic with this screen on Pippen. 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. There's Brown with the 3. The shot, no good. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see some go in. It feels good to see them go in early. And it feels good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Looking at the Bulls, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
Changing topics now. How impressive was Jason Tatum in that first half?
He's wrecking those boys in the lane. They look worn out and defeated. That's how I used to do it.
Yeah, I knew somehow he was going to bring this back to you, but I don't disagree.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. They've got Mitchell. Yao is out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Doncic in a two-guard. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
Here's Chicago. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Yao with the block. And even 3-on-3 break. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Jordan with the ball. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Antetokounmpo kicks to Jokic. Pass to Yao. To the middle. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does. Shoots over Harper. Doncic, no good. And here are the Bulls now. To the paint. Longley passes to Pippen. Yao with the block. Antetokounmpo dishes to Doncic. New Orleans moving the ball around. Yao, the pass to Mitchell. Now, Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 for Doncic. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Rodman's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. To the inside. Here's Longley. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Yao Ming. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Chicago, Luke Longley at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Now Pippen. after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Back to Pippen. The three-pointer no good.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got 12 in the game.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Chicago calls timeout.
And he has not been on his game here. He's forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
Let's give a huge welcome to the Pelicans.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 34 points a game, 10 assists, and 9 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Goes up on the wing. No good from Jordan. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Pippen with the steal. Inside. Here's Rodman. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting for Chicago, Dennis Rodman. At the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Rodman.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 12. Jokic sets the screen for Mitchell. The three. Rodman with the rebound. Rodman's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pippen, the pass to Longley. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
Scottie Pippen.
Pippen's got 5 assists in the game. New Orleans has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Back to Jokic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dennis Rodman. That's his first foul. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Mitchell. Doncic outside. Fires the three.
Lockdown D. When Jordan really gets after it, his athleticism can be overwhelming.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Doncic outside. Jokic with the screen on Jordan. Pass to Jokic. Down low. Here's Yao. Got a piece of it. Jordan outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jordan's got 20 points.
And not much else you can do. I mean, defensively, you try to make it hard on Jordan without fouling, but he's just too dialed in.
New Orleans leading by 22. Antetokounmpo looking it over. On the wing, Doncic. Guarded by Jordan. That one drops for him. Doncic has got 18 points in the game.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Outside Jordan. From the baseline. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Giannis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Pass to Jokic. Mitchell outside. Yao with it. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Out to Doncic. 4 on the clock. His three-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Jokic, number 1. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
But these guys are always around the hoop, always with a nose for the ball. A dominant season inside for both.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And the Bulls making a change also. Kukoc is checked in. And both free throws good for Jordan. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. Doncic feeling it out. Here's Jokic. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Jokic has got 5 points so far. And Chicago shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Longley against Yao. Jordan high post. Shoots over Doncic. And another miss by Chicago. And the Pelicans shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Now, here's Doncic. 18 points for him. And there it is for him.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Here's Harper. Pass to Pippen. Three-pointer, Kukoc. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Doncic outside. Yao with a screen on Jordan. The 3 for Doncic. Knocks down the 3-ball. Doncic has got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Pass to Pippen. Kukoc with it. Jokic defending. Jordan left side. Yao with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Nikola Jokic. Coming off a terrific season. And he also ranked number 2 in steals. Just great anticipation to go along with that quickness to capitalize.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. Chicago making a switch here. Sally, he's checked in for Longley. Miller comes in for Pippen. Bushler's checked in for Jordan. And it's Brown in for Ron Harper. Jokic sets the screen for Doncic. Out left to the wing. Miller against Jokic. Miller grabs the miss. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. On the wing, Kukoc. Jokic defending. Here's Sally. Will it go? Yao with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Chicago ball.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Chicago making some changes. Simpkins, he's checked in for Sally. Buzelis comes in for Miller. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Bushler. Clock at 4. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. There's Brown with the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brunson kicks to Antetokounmpo. Brunson against Brown. And Brunson gets it to go.
And those are 2 points earned by Jalen Brunson.
Into the Bulls, shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. To the inside. Here's Kerr. Yao Ming pulls it in. Yao's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The 3 for Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Kukoc pass to Kerr. Back to Kukoc. Doncic against Kerr. Brown outside. Clock is at 3. To end the cold streak. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
New Orleans making some changes here. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Jokic. Brown comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Luka Doncic. Young's checked in for the Bulls. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Pelicans ball.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
It's deflected. Yao. Brunson with a clean look. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Young pass to Kukoc. Here's Buzelis, guarded by Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Young. Yao with the block. And they get it back. Count the basket. And here is Tatum. He's got 14. Pass to Yao. Now here's Brunson. The kick out to Cunningham. Brunson against Young. Rejected by Young. Here's Buzelis, guarded by Tatum. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 47%, pretty solid. Tatum down low. Guarded by Kukoc. Tatum, no good. Chicago has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Young's shot is off. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Tatum against Kukoc. Cunningham left side. And here's Tatum for 3. It's not going to go for him. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the New Orleans Pelicans. He's up to 26 points in the game now, just keeps pouring in the buckets. And we'll be back with you shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Jordan on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. Rodman is out there with Longley. Then it's Kukoc. Then it's Kerr. And it's Harper in at the shooting guard. And the Pelicans with possession here. Brunson outside. Cunningham sets a screen for Brunson. Good on the triple.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Outside, Kukoc. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Brown.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Harper after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Rodman dishes to Kukoc. Over Brown. Kukoc can't get it to go. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Tatum's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Kukoc with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Kukoc can't get it to go. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to Embiid. Cunningham looking it over. Connects. The jumper drops.
Capable of scoring from a lot of levels. When you guard Cade Cunningham, you're going to have to make a choice. This time they chose wrong.
Now here's Harper. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction. In terms of turnovers, it's slowly becoming a problem.
So for the Bulls, Scottie Pippen's checked in for Kukoc. And it's Jordan in for Steve Kerr. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple seasons.
Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the finals, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft.
Now, here's Jordan. Cunningham with some nice D.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Embiid sets the pick for Tatum. To the middle. Embiid, no good. Bulls have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Pass to Jordan. Now Longley. Brunson covering. Looking to end the run. Good on the shot.
Assisted by Scottie Pippen.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Harper against Brunson. Left side, Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A fluid, talented scorer with length. Tatum is hard to defend because of that versatility.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
And that one misses. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less. It's still fun to poke at the rookies, just a little bit.
And looking at Tatum's game, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
Back to Jordan. Six to shoot. Inside, Longley. Good D by Embiid.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Tatum setting the pick for Brunson. Outside Tatum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And here is Jordan. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Jordan.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Pass to Embiid. Launches it. It's good from long range.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line, and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Brown finds Cunningham. over Rodman. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Pass to Jordan. It's stolen by Cunningham. Goes up. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And Kate Cunningham has his fingerprints all over sequences like that.
Here's Jordan. Outside Harper. A trend in the NBA, and one, Brent, that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much, and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Here's Rodman.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Pass to Tatum. Embiid with the screen on Rodman. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And it's off from three-point range. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pippen finds Jordan. And here is Harper. Rodman with a screen on Brown. Harper, no good. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Brown's shot is good.
A menace in transition. I love seeing Brown attacking like that.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Now here's Harper. Pippen down low. Brown's there. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Not much else the D could do. Sometimes Pippen is going to bury shots right in your face.
We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. Do you think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells. And the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there. But man-to-man, it's hard.
What doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
Bulls shooting at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter. Pippen against Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Towns.
Look how Pippen stays nimble inside, adjusting to get the shot off despite the contact.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Here's Lillard, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And the first one at the line is good.
There's so many qualities of a lead guard that Damian Lillard possesses on the floor, in the locker room. He really, truly sets the standard.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Rodman sets a screen. Here's Jordan. Yep, it counts. Jordan's got 10 points in just the second half.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
To the paint. And stolen by Longley. Pippen with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Tatum against Pippen. Right wing. Longley passes to Pippen. 5 to shoot. Michael Jordan on the wing. He's covered by Brown. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Tatum against Pippen. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Pippen. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Now here's Pippen. Over Tatum. Pippen, the pass to Longley. Right side, Harper. Takes it off the glass. Harper's got his first 2 points of the night.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
New Orleans has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jackson. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Rodman sets the screen for Pippen. Off target with his 3. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Back to Lillard. The 3 from Tatum. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Tatum's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Pelicans. Harper against Lillard. Outside, Rodman wants to get it to Brown and does.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pelicans.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Jason Tatum.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Now Harper. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Rodman. Pippen down low. Guarded by Tatum. And it's Pippen missing. And so Lillard will bring it up for New Orleans. Outside Tatum. Brown feeling it out a bit. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Pippen. They need this. That one doesn't go. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Giannis, you have said in the past you have even more untapped potential. So how did you put your fingerprints on this game?
I'm just here to do whatever it takes to help my team win. Did a great job executing, moving the ball. And this is what we do. This is what we do. We play together, and whatever we do, hopefully we can get a win at the end of the day.
Well, it certainly turned into a win tonight, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, David. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now our player of the game, Jason Tatum.